Hello and welcome back to Pleat It Petite. My name is Elizabeth and today I've got a really exciting video for you. It is going to be the roundup of everything that I have made in the month of June. So I've got 9 clothing items to show you, and then I've got one separate option which I will show first. So the first one is a little bag that I made. So this is like a little pencil case. Just a small little bag that I've made just to carry all of my embroidery threads in. I didn't have anywhere to put them, so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to make one myself. So it's a pretty substantial little packet. It's fully lined as well. So the lining was made from one of my dad's old shirts that he was chucking away. So to make this I needed literally 1/4 meter of fabric, and I still had some left over, and a zip, and that was it. So I've used the fabric. I've also used some fleeced interfacing just to make the outside more sturdy and padded out, but it's not essential. I found the tutorial for this on YouTube, so if I can find it again then I will definitely link it below. It literally took me about half an hour to make, so it's definitely perfect for a beginner. I'm just very happy with this one, and it literally took about half an hour to make, so that's a winner in my eyes. So the first item I made was right at the start of June. I'm going to try and do these in chronological order if I can remember when I made them. So this is the first item that I made in June, and this is from a Mimi G pattern 8558, so here it is here. So I did view A on this one, so that is the jacket, and this is what I made. So it's just a oversized, just like slouchy jacket. So I'm planning to wear this to work when I can go back to work. And the reason I made this in particular is because I am a bit obsessed with the movie Beetlejuice right now. So I was on the Fabricland website and I saw this beautiful striped pattern fabric, and I thought, oh my god, that is absolutely perfect. I need to buy this. I have also made another version of this one before, but it was in a plain black, and I love that one just as much, but it's too big for me now. So I made this one in a size 6 on the packet, and it is just, it's a perfect oversize for me now, and I love it. So the next item of clothing that I made is from another Simplicity pattern, and this pattern is pattern 1426. So I made this option here, which is view A. So it's just a halter neck, and it's one of their 1950s vintage patterns. So this is it. So the light blue here is just the scrap fabric, and the striped here is the my dad's old shirt. So this was actually very easy to make, and I made it in a couple of hours, cut it out and made it in a couple of hours. I think it was just in an evening. Yeah, I actually really love it. I'm definitely going to be making more of these tops. I definitely want to make view C, which is the more built up top here. This is just really lovely, and I did alter the back a little bit. There was only supposed to be one button and button holes in this, but I tried it on and it didn't fit me right. So what I did was I have added just 2 elastic ties to the back. So I added 2 buttons instead, and then on the other side they've just got the buttons here. So I really love these buttons. They were just left over from a project that I was planning a couple of months ago. The halter neck as well is actually very comfortable. I usually don't like halter necks because I just find them really uncomfortable, but this was actually really nice. So this is just made out of cottons because it is a vintage pattern, but I think in the future I'm going to get some stretch swim fabric and make another one, because I think this is perfect for like the beach or just a nice summer day if it's very warm and sunny. So this is what it looks like just as it is. So you've just obviously got the halter tie and then the buttons at the back. And I'll definitely be wearing this more when the weather changes and it's a little bit nicer, because at the moment it is just pure rain, so obviously I can't wear this out, but I will be doing in the future. So this month I have ventured into the world of bra making, and I thought I'd take it a little bit slow, make it a little bit easy. I've also found that it's very difficult in the UK to find bra making materials. I don't know if it's just me, but I had an absolute struggle with these. But I found this lovely place on Etsy that sold this lace and everything. So the lace, the elastic and everything. So I'm really grateful that I found this. So I made this bralette made out of one of the Madeline Intimates patterns for simplicity. So this is pattern 8228. So I've made view B, which is the more built bra. I do plan on making this one as well, but I didn't have the bra hook and eyes, so I couldn't make this one, but I actually love this one and I've been wearing this constantly. So I made it in this red lace here. So this is what it looks like. It's just a built bralette with a racer back, and this literally took me a couple of hours to make, and I love it. It's so comfortable. I actually wore it to bed last night. I also really want to make the matching underwear, so the pants. So I've got some red left over, and I will hopefully be making them next month. So if I can pluck up the courage to do those, I will, and you'll see them in my video next month. Okay, so the next pattern that I have got is I made a shirt out of the Simplicity pattern 8644. So I've not technically made any of the specific patterns here. I've kind of merged view A and view C. So I've done view A, but I've just not done any sleeves on it. So it's just a crop top with the shoulder seams like tied up. This shirt does not look good when it's shown, but it's actually really nice on. So this shirt was made out of two of my dad's old shirts. So you'll see here that the tie is made out of the same material that I made the bra, the 1950s style bra out of, and then the rest of the shirt is just a different shirt that he was giving away. So I'm actually really happy with this one. It's just a plain wrap shirt. It's not really my style, but I have found that I have worn it quite a lot. So yeah, I'm really excited to keep wearing this. It was such a simple pattern. Yeah, and I kind of love it. Now the next two items are practically the same, and they were probably the most quick and easy thing that I made this month. So my mum was doing some decluttering of her wardrobe. So she was throwing away some old vest tops. Now I needed some more summer clothes because I'm very much a winter girl. You'll see here I'm wearing a massive jumper and it's in the middle of June, well, the end of June now. So I needed some just summer clothes. So I went again to the Mimi G style for simplicity 8558, and I've done view. What view is it? I think it's view B, which is the little cami top. So this is a cropped cami top, and I prefer cropped tops anyway. So what I did was make two of these shirts. Now I'll show you the first one. So this is the second one I made. This is just a plain green cami top. So it's got it's not a high front, but the back comes a lot lower, and it's the perfect crop for me. It fits me absolutely perfect. So I also wear these to bed, so it's like fine to wear to bed. No one's gonna see me. I'm not impressing anyone. And the second one I made, which I'm quite annoyed about the straps about, is this second one. So I made this shirt, and then I also embroidered this on the front. It's the first time I've actually ever done embroidery in the past like 6 years, so it's definitely not perfect, but I kind of love it, and it's just a bit of a mood. But yeah, I'm kind of annoyed at how the straps have come out, because I marked my dots by accident with a Sharpie, so it's all stained and gone on the corner, but I feel like I can get some varnish or something and I'll get it out eventually. But these are so simple to make, and it probably took an hour and a half to 2 hours to make, to cut out, make and finish everything. Even with the embroidery took about 20 minutes at the most, and I just love these tops and I wear them constantly. So I've got 3 more items left. So this is another Simplicity pattern, but it is a Cynthia Rowley pattern. I've had this pattern for years, since I started making clothing actually, and it was I think the second item of clothing that I ever made. But I refound this and I was like, do you know what? I've got some fabric for this, and it would be absolutely perfect. So this is pattern K1688. So here it is, and I've made the dress out of this one. So usually with dresses I have to take them up quite a lot, but I tried this on with the normal hem, and it fits okay on me. It comes just to my just below my knee, but I think what I'm going to do is just alter the sides so they're a little bit skinnier, so it hugs my body more, because it's quite boxy at the moment. But this is what I have made. So it's just this floral striped dress, that is the front there, and then it's also got a lining in the bodice part. The blue fabric that I've found is very see-through, and I've got a wedding that I'm going to, well, hopefully going to, in September, and I didn't even mean for this dress to be for that, but I think it's definitely what I'm going to use, or wear. It's definitely what I'm going to wear, just because it looks very elegant, and I actually really love this. I'm not a very elegant, pretty sort of girl, but for a wedding I think it's perfect. And it was so simple. It's just got the zip down the side. It said to use an invisible zipper, but I didn't have one, so I've just added a normal basic zipper, which is absolutely fine. And I was actually very happy about this, just one of a personal goal. The first time I made this was in a size 12, and I'm now down to a size 8, so I was extremely happy with that. And if I compare the first dress that I made out of this pattern to this one, there's been a lot of improvement. I mean, it has been 3 years, but I was just very chuffed with myself. And I love this, and I would definitely be making more of these. I will definitely be putting it on the gram, because I will be showing it off at my friend's wedding. So yeah. Also, Molly, that is your wedding if you are watching this. I doubt you are, but that is what I'm wearing to your wedding. So the second to last thing that I made is my labour of love this month. It was my Jessica dress that I've made from a Mimi G style pattern. So if you've watched my other video, you'll see how I made it, the instructions, so I don't really need to go too much into detail about this. But this is my Jessica dress here. As I said, it's from a Mimi G pattern. So this came from a baby pink bedsheet, and I dyed it. I have and stitched the whole thing up, and I've altered it to fit my short body, and I love this. And I definitely do want to make this one again in some sort of print, and I will definitely be making a smaller size, because I did make this one a tad big. So I made this in a size small. Yeah, I will definitely be making it an extra small next time. It's just a little bit too big on the bust, but I'm quite happy with how it finished. And yeah, that is my Jessica dress. Now, the last thing that I've made, I actually finished this literally at midnight last night. So it's been really sunny recently, and I don't own a pair of like shorts. So I decided to make a pair of shorts. and now that I've finished it, the weather has literally gone so downhill that it's raining every single day. But these shorts I made from a McCall's pattern, and this pattern is M7754. So this is the pattern here. So I made view A, which is just this one here. So if you can see at the top, it's got like a scalloped edge, and I just thought that pattern was perfect. And this is also the first time I've ever made a fly front. If you've watched my thrift haul that I posted last week, you'll see that there was a brown paper bag waist skirt that I said that I was going to make a pair of shorts out of. These are those pair of shorts. So here are the shorts. So as you can see, it's got the scalloped edge at the top and then just the plain shorts. I've used a white thread for these, like a contrasting thread, because I didn't have any brown. I also thought they look like jeans, and jeans, I usually like it when they've got the contrasting thread, so that's what I did. There was one thing in the pattern that I struggled with a lot, and that was the fact that when I was wearing them, the fly would just sit open. So what I did is found a sort of like brown thread that matched kind of to the brown fabric, and I've stitched down a line of stitching down the fly. And I know it is quite obvious when you see it in person, but I just didn't want the fly to be like hanging open, and I couldn't figure out for the life of me how to stop it doing that. But these are just the shorts. They are one of my favourite things at the moment. I literally finished them last night. It took me about a day and a half to do them, to cut them out, to stitch and to finish. But yeah, these also have quite big pockets in the front. So it's got the fly down the front, and then it's got these pockets inside. And if you recognise this fabric from the Jessica dress, it's just a pillowcase that was left over from the fabric, because that dress was made out of a duvet set. So completely 100% thrifted here. I reused the zip from something else that I had used the fabric for, and then actually, well, this button was a button that I also had left over from the Jessica dress, because I didn't use all of the ones I had for that. One thing I would say about these shorts is that if I make them again, I'm going to be more careful with the scalloped edge, because they are they're not that curved, they're a bit more like sharp. I'm definitely going to make the jeans option, so that's view B here, just because I also need some jeans for work, because I have one pair of jeans and I work nearly 7 days a week, so I can't be wearing and washing and wearing and washing every day. So if I've got another pair that I actually like, then I might just do these and make the normal trousers. So that is everything that I have made this month, and I know it's a lot of stuff, but as I am on furlough and I have absolutely nothing to do apart from sit and do nothing, that is just what I have done. So that is everything that I've made this month. I hope you have enjoyed watching this video and seeing what I've made, and if you are a maker yourself, I hope you get inspired and recreate some of the stuff that I've made. If you do, I'd love to see your creations, and don't forget to tag me on Instagram, or just message me on Instagram and say, hey, look what I made, because I'd love to see everything that you guys are making. Yeah, that's all I can really say. I will follow this video up with my July plans, so I'm planning to film that just in a second. So that's everything I've made. If you've liked this video, don't forget to give it a like down below. Also subscribe to my channel if you like my content, if you like what I'm creating, and also turn on the notifications so when I post a video you'll know. At the moment I think my schedule will be a Wednesday evening and a Friday evening, so keep your eyes peeled for that, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day or evening or whenever you are watching this, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!